Okay, everyone has their final review packet open to the first page, Unit 3, numbers 1 through 13. We'll go through some answers. Number 1 is D. 2A is false. B, true. C, false. D, E, F, or true, true, true. False, true, false, true, true, true. 3, 4, 5, or D, E, C. How'd you guys do? Okay? Not yet. All right, next page, yes. Yes, I will go through on all of them and explain, but right now I'm just going to give answers and I'll go back and explain each one. Okay, next set, number 6 is 76. 6A is 76. B is 8. C is 113. Did you guys get that? 7, C, 8 is G, 9 is D, and 10 is E. Do you guys have that? 11A would be right here. That would be A prime. This would be C prime. Does that look like what you guys have? Yes or no? For translating 7 to the right and 2 up. Do you guys end up with that? Yes or no? Okay. The other one, the RST, what did it ask you to do? To rotate and then, reflect across the X and then rotate. I end up with this. All right, did any of you guys end up with that one? We'll go through and answer questions in just a little bit. All right, are we ready to flip the page? 12, describe the transformation of RST to the image UVW. Anyone willing to share that answer? Start you off, reflect. Did you guys do it? Reflect. Anybody finish it? Yes.
Reflect across the y-axis.
Okay, hold on. Across the y-axis. Okay, keep going. Move up one. Did you guys get that? Yes. Oh, for part B? Okay, before he gives the answer for part B, everyone have A? All right, I'm ready. Go ahead and do part B.
Rotate 90 degrees clockwise on the origin.
Rotate 90 degrees clockwise about the origin.
And then translate left 6.
Translate. Did you say left 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job. All right, 13A, what did you guys get? True or false? Rigid motion preserves congruency. True or false? True. Translating figures across the y-axis can be written. That's a tricky one. It used the word translating across. Anyone know? True or false? B, 13B. True. False. Why is it false? It's the word here. They shouldn't have used the word translated. This is true if this word here had been reflect. This here is true if the word here had been reflect, but it's not reflect, so it is false. And C is true, and I will go back and talk about those. So let's flip over to the front page first. Oh, tonight's assignment, before I go any further, what's tonight's assignment? Unit 4, which is numbers 14 through... I'm sorry. I lied. It's what we're doing right now. My apologies. Okay, going back, I saw these confused looks up at me like, what are you talking about? All right, so here we are. First page, questions, problems you want to see worked out. None? You said which one? F? 2F? Any others?
E.
2E?
E.
Okay, how about down here, the DEC? Are we good with those?
Yeah.
Okay. E. Triangles congruent by side, side, side. What marking can I put in there and why? Reflexive property. Now, does it matter that these two are congruent to themselves? No, because they're also congruent to each other. Now, if it was 1, 1 here and 2, 2 here, and then I put the third, that would not work. But since they're congruent to each other as well as to themselves, it is congruent by side, side, side. All right, next one, what can I put in there that's not there already? Anyone? Vertical angles are congruent. Did I mark it properly? No, why not? I need 2 markings because there's already an angle marking that has 1. Okay. Is this side sandwiched between the 2 angles or not sandwiched between the 2 angles? Is this side sandwiched or not sandwiched between these 2 angles? So would I say angle, side, angle, or angle, angle, side? What is it? Angle, angle, side, or could I jump across and say angle, side, angle? Which one is it, guys? Angle, angle, side. Does that make sense? All right, let's flip over to the back page. Questions on 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Were you guys able to do 6 ABC pretty well okay on your own? What did you have to do here? What do you recognize on 6A? We did this back in Unit 3. If these two are congruent, what type of triangle is it? Isosceles, which means this is called the what side? The base side, and these are called the base. So what is this unknown angle, 52 or x? Do you now have enough to find x? What would your equation look like? 52 plus what? Equals 180. On this one, they're asking for sides. Now, I remember when I did this unit, I made a huge deal about it. And by test day, I had very few people, but some people still were making the mistake. Can I add side lengths together to equal 180? Only if they gave me the perimeter's 180. Did they tell us the perimeter's 180? No, so never add up your sides to equal 180. What do we have to do on this one first? Find the missing what? Anybody find that already? So if this is 72, is this an isosceles triangle? If these are congruent, which one's your base side? Which means which one is your distractor? Which one do I cross out? Which means those two are your congruent, and those are the two you said equal. That is just a distractor. You're not going to use it at all. 3x plus 1 equals 5x minus 15. All right, yes? Go over this one. There's more than one way to do letter C. Did anybody get the right answer that's willing to explain? Yes.
So you have to find the missing angle, which is 67.
You're talking about the inside missing angle?
Yeah,
Okay, so can we just call it y for the sake of this problem? And can you tell me how you found it? Even if you just plugged in your calculator, remember you still have to show some work. Can you tell me what you did?
72 plus 41.
So 180 minus that
Yeah.
equals the y. And what did you get for that?
67.
And after you found that to be 67, tell us what you did next.
Then 67 and x are a linear pair, so
Mhm.
180. And 180 minus.
All right. Not y equals, sorry. X equals 180 minus 67. Do you guys see that? Do you see how he did it? And 180 minus 67 is 113. Did anybody do it, get the same answer but a different way? Everybody did it this way? Yes? The 113? Good. The exterior angle equals the sum of the remote interiors. You learned that last year. Do you remember? The exterior angle equals the sum of the remote interiors. Either way, do you get the same answer? Totally up to you on the method. All right. Any questions on 7, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11? We're good with those? You guys did okay in this section here? Oh, that section there? Guys, don't be afraid to ask. I promise you, if you had a question, there's someone else in the class that has that same question that's just afraid to raise their hand. All right. Next side, 12. Questions on 12. Would anybody like to see any of these explained, like with patty paper? Okay, what about 13? True, false, true. Part B, if this word was reflect, do you guys understand why this would be true? Here's a suggestion I have for you. You guys should not be packing up. Here's a suggestion I have for you. Let's pretend this word was rotate. I'm sorry, not rotate, reflect. If it was reflect, I would pick an ordered pair. Pick any ordered pair as long as the numbers don't have a 0 or they're not like 2 and 2 or 3 and 2. So give me two different numbers for x and y that are not zeros. Can anybody give me two numbers? Something easy that I can plot on the paper. 2 and 5. Did I hear that right? Apply this rule. X becomes the opposite, so -2 comma +5. Did I do that correctly? Applying the rule? And then plot those 2 points. 2, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then plot -2, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did it reflect across the y-axis? Yes or no? Okay, so it's still false because they use the word translating instead of reflecting, but I just want to make sure you understand on the final they may have the same question, but instead of translating it would have the word what? Reflect. Pick a point, apply the rule, and plot it. If it works, it's true. If it doesn't work, it's false. Got it? Do you guys understand how to do this one here? Okay. I would do the same thing. In this case, I would just pick a graph that's given. So here's this graph here. I'm going to pick this one here, and I'm going to rotate it which degrees? 90 degrees counterclockwise. I would pick a point. I would not pick a point that's like 5, 5 or 3, 3. So I'm going to pick point T. Can you guys count over and up and tell me what the ordered pair is for point T? I need you guys listening. Can you guys count it right now? Up and over. What is it? 6, 2? Right? 6 up 2? Yes or no? Okay. Now let's make the rotation without patty paper because it's easiest this way. Do you guys remember without patty paper we take our paper and 90 degrees counterclockwise? Is that correct? Okay, now this is the new quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not packing up, guys. Can you tell me what the new ordered pair for T is? Now you go left and up. Left how far? Left how far? 2 and up how far? Up how far? Come on, guys, are you paying attention? Left 2 and up 6. So the transformation would be left 2 and up 6. What happened with the x values? Did they flip-flop? The x to go to the y spot? Is that what happened down here? Did x go to the y spot? And the y went to, not only did it go to the x spot, but it also became the opposite. Is that what happened here? Y moved to the x spot and became the opposite. Yes or no? So did this property, did this rule hold true when I rotated it 90 degrees counterclockwise? Yes, so it is true. Questions? Questions? All right.